A sultan had married an Ukrainian girl and built up a bathroom for her. What did you do for your wife?
I bought my wife a minivan.
Like now you're in between.
Istanbul, a city once known as Constantinople. But today, it's Istanbul, no longer Constantinople. So if you've been invited to test drive the Mercedes Tourrider in Constantinople, you'll actually be test driving it in Istanbul. Well, actually, a suburb to the west of Istanbul called Hoşdere.
Is that euros?
Don't do that.
Now at the Yerebatan Sarnıca Museum. And it's called what again?
Hünkar beğendi.
Hünkar beğendi. My second day in Istanbul. I woke up still trying to process everything I saw at the Mercedes Benz Plant Turk from yesterday, as well as wondering what today was going to be like.
That is delicious.
Yes, my favorite on all these is that one, the peach.
Yeah.
Because today, we were going to see the production of the Mercedes Benz Tourrider. From the first stainless steel rod to a completed stainless steel frame, all the way to a fully drivable coach bus. I was also promised that I would get to drive one on an enclosed test track. So after a quick morning briefing, we started the day with what you've all been waiting for. I think what they're telling me is we're going for a test drive, which means we're going to get to drive the Tourrider. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this the whole trip.
This is the last city, I think, in the world I'd want to test drive a brand new coach. Love your city. I'm just saying. Oh. Come bring it to Texas, you won't see a car for an hour.
I am at the test track in Istanbul, Turkey at the Mercedes Benz Tourrider facility with Zane Gray.
Hey guys.
And Koray,
Hi guys.
Director of Planning. And we're about to put this thing through that. There's water, there's bumps. So I guess let's give it a try. Let's see if the Tourrider holds up. Salman is gonna be our driver and he's gonna take us through hell. We'll see if the Tourrider survives. What is this for testing? Is this water?
Testing normally, after the test, we check.
Oh, this is a check. Okay, this is where you check.
And of course the challenge not to fall into it.
Yes.
Hold on tight.
Okay, good. Gonna show the anti-lock
Hold on
rating.
tight.
Hold on to your phones.
Sen mi adamları öldü mü?
Yeah.
Take the rear transmission. Havuza gireceğim şimdi. Tamam, dışarıdan. You drive on the water now. You'll drive on the water.
All right.
This is the Turkish way.
Water again?
Ya suda falan yüzülür ya.
Did we hydroplane there?
It works.
It works? Yeah, I'm glad it works.
Now comes a full brake.
Full brake. All right, hard brake.
They're waiting for it.
Hold on tight.
Yeah.
Did you get some doubts? Şöyle yapalım. Önce bir kullansın bakalım. İstersen dur şöyle.
Tamam.
O kendi şey yapsın. So, would you like to drive?
Sure. I would. Yeah. Can I?
Yeah. You have a license?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close the area.
It's my turn.
Whenever you love.
Go much further.
You know, Chinese people have very bad driving reputation in the U.S.
Just stay forward for 10 meters, then
Okay.
And the brakes?
Hold on a second, I want to get out.
Yeah, I've heard that
I
before.
can accompany you.
Driving the Mercedes Tourrider through all the obstacles on the test track, I can only say this. It was an extremely responsive coach bus. Yeah, this thing can... It almost seemed as if the bus could predict what you were going to do next. It has a very responsive feel. The Tourrider drove more like a sports car, much less than a giant motor coach, yet retaining the comfort, quietness, and smoothness of a coach bus. Nice. It accelerates very familiar. It feels just like an MCI acceleration-wise because it's got the same engine. But braking-wise, it feels like a sports car. The visibility from the cockpit was exceptional. The dash panel was extremely intuitive and easy to use. There were also a lot of extra storage compartments for the driver. I'm gonna try not to hit Orhan.
Once he likes danger.
He likes danger. Very smooth.
Oh.
Sorry. That was very responsive.
Yeah.
Good braking. All right, Zane, so you and I have both had a chance to drive this thing on this test track. What were your thoughts on this thing?
Man, unbelievable handling. The way it braked in the water was fantastic.
I thought, you know, the brakes, when I first hit it, I thought it was real spongy.
Yep.
But after realizing what the purpose of that is, it feels like a car's brake.
Correct.
And that's why it's so spongy.
Right, and no matter how much weight we put in this thing, whether it's fully loaded or fully empty, it's the same feel for the driver.
And also when you turn the wheel, it responded like a sports car instead of a truck or a giant bus.
That was a lot of fun, going really fast around a corner on purpose.
What a treat. I never thought I'd get a chance to do this, especially in Turkey. I have to say thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Pleasure.
This was a lot of fun. And this bus is, how many times has this thing been through this?
I guess you are the second.
I'm the second.
Yeah.
What an honor. All right, guys, let's move on.
Let's do it. Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. After the test track, we broke for a quick lunch and then headed to the factory to see just what went into the construction of a Tourrider. The Mercedes Tourrider production building we stepped into was recently built, a new addition to the Mercedes Benz Turk Bus Plant. One very unique feature of the Tourrider is that the entire frame is constructed of stainless steel. This is one of the reasons that Mercedes built a building dedicated just for the production of the Tourrider. Mercedes Benz Turk did not want the stainless steel materials to be mixed in the same environment as their other metal components used for their other buses to avoid contaminants. I was also given a tour of an entire test lab attached to this new building that conducted research on the bonding qualities of stainless steel, as well as lab rooms where they put the stainless steel frame through harsh and intense conditions for long durations to see if the steel would fail or corrode. These areas were, of course, off limits to any type of video or photography.
Hey guys, we're standing in a brand new building here at Mercedes Benz in Turkey. This is where they produce the Tourrider solely for North America. This entire building was built recently, dedicated to the production of the Tourrider Coach. And behind me, you'll see the structure, the cage of one of the Tourrider buses that was just produced. We're about to get on with the tour, and I'm going to show you from start to finish how they build the Tourrider.
This is a part came from the laser machine, and this part is going to be turned out into this cover. While the worker is trying to bend the part in this automated machine, the simulation of this bending process occurs in the screen of the machine as well. And the decisive feature of this machine is, you see, there are different angles.
This is an engine maintenance hatch right here of one of the Tourriders. This will eventually be attached to another part of the frame until they have the whole bus put together. But this right here is part of the engine bay. Now this machine combines a bunch of the metal tubes and creates part of the structure of the Tourrider. As you can see, there's the joints and they're putting together the fixture. Here's where the Tourrider starts to take shape. Here's the main chassis of the Tourrider. As you can see, the luggage bay is down there, the main deck. All those fixtures that you saw back there are attached here. This is the underbody.
Assembly stuff are mounted in here. We need the highest precision in this underbody section. Therefore,
We are here.
try to optimize the production by cutting the whole underbody into 3 lines.
This is the rear of the Tourrider.
Furthermore,
You can see where the dual axles would go. And this piece is being assembled in order to be attached
as well as the
with the main frame over there. As you guys can see, there's crane lines which are red. They lift these fixtures up after they've been completed and they move them to the next station to attach to the rest of the completed fixtures. Each section is put together separately and then they all join together as they move down the line. Right here is the entry steps. Up there is where the driver sits, and here's where the bumper is mounted. So this obviously is the front section of the Tourrider Coach. So at this point right here, this is where all of the giant components that have been put together all comes to this point and they are joined together. This is the entire length of the coach. This is where the Tourrider starts to take shape. This is the entry point. There's where the driver would sit. The luggage bays. Right here is where they attach the sidewalls to that finished underbody chassis. Back there, they're using a laser measuring tool to make sure that all the pieces are aimed and properly lined up. But in a little bit, this sidewall is going to be finished and it's going to be attached to the underbody of the coach.
You see?
So right here, they're bringing the sidewall in. They're slowly moving that sidewall and attaching it to the finished underbody frame. And here's where they're attaching one of the front window pieces.
The spaces of door, driver's area, as well as windshield is extremely important because we are creating this via welding. And as mentioned before, welding is a heat transfer resulting in distortions on the frames. In order to able to see the distortion, and mistakes, our quality people are using the templates and marks the deviations. And
Once the Tourrider leaves its dedicated body parts and assembly building, the chassis of the Tourrider is then loaded onto a trailer, custom made to carry the stainless steel frame to the e-coating building. And from there, the Tourrider goes onwards to the rest of the Mercedes plant's facilities to become the finished product.
and this is put in front of the chassis in order to make a safe hold. And furthermore, why we are doing this all? We are trying to keep any contamination away of the bus. It can be a rainwater. It can be something else on the road which we cannot realize or foresee right now. And why do we have a canopy over here? While unloading and bringing it into the building, it takes about 30 minutes or 45 minutes. In this time frame, anything can happen. So we said a little bit more investment, but to stay safe in order to be able to offer the best quality.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
A good recipe, whether it's grandma's cooking or the design of a coach bus, requires time, experience, passion, as well as a mix of different cultures. The Mercedes Tourrider is just that, a century of German experience, tradition, and built with the robust resilience of Turkish might and engineering. Will it be able to survive the long stretches of interstate that cover the vast openness of the United States and Canada? Will it be able to compete with its tried and true competitors, such as MCI, Prevost, and Van Hool? Well, that I cannot answer. Only time will tell. But I can say this. Before today, all I knew of the Tourrider was from my brief glance at the United Motorcoach Association Bus Expo. And at the time, it was just another foreign brand of coach bus trying to break into the US market. But after seeing how much planning, care, passion, and dedication the people at Mercedes Benz Turk has put into the entire project of building the Tourrider, my confidence and respect for this coach bus has reached a whole new level.
Made in Turkey.
Made in Turkey. Yeah.